Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you how I do my simple dip application process for this classic red manicure. For this mani I will be using my Virgo and Gem base coat and activator, Kiara Sky's Hot Damn, which is a basic red, and Dipsy Dip clear to encapsulate the color before filing. I've also got my Glisten and Glow top coat and my basic essentials of fluffy brush, toothbrushes for scrubbing, file, buffing block, and a cuticle pusher for cleaning up little messes. So I will just pretty much get started into this. I already have builder gel and a peel off base coat on my nails, and so I will start with the basic application of the red. I like to give my powders a little bit of a stir to get all of the pigments and clear mixed together evenly before I get dipping. I will apply the first layer in regular time with you guys, just so you can see, and then I will speed things up for the additional layers. So here I'm just going in with the 3/4 method that I like to use, going about 3/4 of the way up my nail with the first coat of base, and then dip for a few seconds and hold, tap off the excess, and then move on to the additional nails. Got a little mess there I gotta brush off. So there's the first dip of the first nail, and I will do the rest of these and let you watch, and then we'll speed up the additional coats. Also notice that I don't go all the way to the sidewalls with my first coat. I will do 3/4 of the way up, straight down the center, and then just a little bit on each side without going all the way to the sidewalls. This helps keep the sides and the cuticle area thin for a more natural look when you get everything all filed and buffed. Now that I have the first layer done, I'm going to use my fluffy brush and brush off my fingers and the tops of my nails, and then I'll go in with my toothbrush and scrub off even more of the excess. As you can see with this red and some other pigments, it'll stain your fingers a little bit, but with a rinse under water or wipe with rubbing alcohol, it'll come right off. My thumbnail is a little thin on that layer, so I'm going to go back in with another quick thin layer of base and a fast dip into the powder to get it up to speed with the rest. Well, that's looking much better. I'm going to do another brush off here with my toothbrush and get all the extra off my nails before I go in with the next layer. For the second layer, I start just a little bit closer to the cuticle than the previous layer, go down the center, and then go all the way to the side walls on each side. Alright, I'm going to speed this up for you guys, and I will be right back when this layer is done. For the third layer, we're going to go all the way as close to the cuticle as possible without flooding the cuticle and cover the entire nail. Now we'll speed things up again and I'll be back. I'm really struggling with this thumbnail for some reason today. Here there's a thin space between my nail bed and my sidewall that I didn't get the base on, so I'm going to take the side of my base brush and just kind of try and dab along that little edge where the base didn't get applied and blend it over a little bit so that I don't have a ridge. Just doing a really quick dip so that it doesn't pick up a whole lot of product. And there it's already filling in. Here I'm just tapping down the powder where that little seam is, and I'm gonna immediately go ahead and brush everything off so that it doesn't soak in too much. And then you'll see like a little edge there, but that will file off nicely. It's not big at all. Now that I'm finished with my 3 layers of color, I'm going to do a really good scrubbing on my nails to get off any extra little particles of the red powder so that then I can just dip into my clear before filing. Anytime you're encapsulating your color or your glitters with clear, it should always be your last layer, and you would just apply the base over the entire nail just like your last color and dip into your clear to protect all that beautiful work you did. All right, let's speed things up again. Now I'm just going to scrub my nails off again real quick before I go in with the activator. Here I am applying the activator to each nail. I do 2 layers on each nail and then let it dry for about 2 minutes or until the dip powder is hard to the touch and makes a clicking sound when you tap on it. So all my nails are now dry from the activator, and I'm going to go in with my 100 grit nail file and shape up the sides and the ends. And then today I'm actually going to use my e-file for the rest of the filing of my nails. Alright, there are so many bits that you can use in these e-files, but these two are my favorite. This one is a cone-shaped safety bit that I like to use around the edges of my nails so I can thin that out. And then I use this flat-barreled bit to go over the tops and smooth things out. These are both pretty fine bits, so they don't take off a lot of product. So here you can see my janky drill. The cord has a short in it, so I've got it taped right now. I actually have a brand new drill that I just ordered, and it should be on its way soon. I'm very excited to get that. Alright, so when I use the cone-shaped safety bit, I just go around my side walls and cuticle areas so that I can start blending in that edge of the powder into my skin for a more natural look. And this cone shape really helps to do that because it has an angle that makes the nail bed look a little more natural with the filing. The rounded tip keeps you from cutting your skin when you're working that close to your cuticle area and your side walls. So I will use this cone-shaped bit on each of my nails, and then I will come back and switch out the bit to the barrel bit so that I can do the tops of my nail beds. I do want to put the disclaimer out there that I am not a professional, so everything that I'm doing I have taught myself just from practice and watching videos of others. And of course, you know, when you go and have your nails done at the salon, they use these. So observation mainly, and finding which bits that I'm comfortable with using. I am doing this very gently. I'm not applying any pressure. I'm letting the drill do the work and just take off thin layers at a time until I get the shape that I'm wanting. Now I'm going to switch over to the round barrel bit and file over my nail beds to get those shaped up to my liking. With a round barrel, I do a similar pass over my nails, except I just don't get quite as close to my skin because I've already done that with the round bit. But I use this one to smooth out ridges, remove any slightly bulky areas, and then I can finish off to get it real nice and smooth with my buffing block. So again, we'll speed things up and I'll check back with you when I'm done. So now that I have all of my filing done with my e-file, I'm just going to go in with my little buffing block here and make the tops of my nails all super smooth. Now I'm just going over them one more time with the other side that's a bit of a finer grit. So now that I'm done filing and buffing, I'm just taking my toothbrush and scrubbing off all the dust off of my nails so that I can get it ready for top coat. Yeah, I'm just swiping my nails with a little bit of rubbing alcohol to get off any little extra pieces of dust. And then I go over them with a dry paper towel just to make sure that there's nothing left and everything is all dry and ready for the top coat. Now I just like to use my quick dry top coat that's made to use with nail polishes. I'm not a fan of the dip liquid top coats. They're just too finicky for me, so I prefer to just go the easy route with my top coat here. I do have to use a minimum of 2 coats, but I usually do 3 just to make sure it's nice and glossy. I will show you the first coat here in real time, and then I'll speed things up with the second coat. I did decide to do a third coat, but I did that off camera. So here is the final look, all top coated and glossy and ready to go. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.